on a mission today to find the Mount Dora Catacombs. Have you ever heard of them?
No.
No? We're trying to find the Mount Dora Catacombs. You ever heard of them?
Never been there. No.
Sounds awesome.
Florida's fourth estate, sponsored by Light Orlando, delivering hope together.
We're headed to Mount Dora to find the Mount Dora Catacombs. You say these exist.
They do exist, and it was all because of the Cuban Missile Crisis back in the 1960s, when we were all afraid that there was going to be some sort of nuclear war and nuclear fallout. And, you know, Cuba is just like 190 miles south of Florida, so we're right in that zone. So a lot of people in the state of Florida, particularly Mount Dora, were concerned about their safety. So they wanted to find a place where they could put their families in case there was some sort of nuclear fallout.
I get that.
They dug these catacombs, and it was made for families because the reasoning was they thought families could survive better together than maybe a single family on its own. So this thing was like 5,000 square feet, and it was supposed to hold 100 people, like 20 families maybe. And it depends on who you ask where it is. It's somewhere in an orange grove on private property.
We're gonna do a road trip. We're gonna have a good time.
Road trip and fun.
Despite-
Wow, that
How do you not have fun on a road trip?
it depends on who you're road tripping with.
We're here in downtown Mount Dora investigating. The Eagle has landed. Geraldo is here at Al Capone's.
My God, that's the worst
That's what
reference
this
you could
is.
probably, because that means we're not going to find Jack or Squad. So let's
But we're
not
gonna
call
make it seem like we did. Wait, are these the catacombs? There they are.
Don't be ridiculous.
Crack that open, Ginger.
Okay. I mean, why are we looking for catacombs? Do you see all this Christmas stuff? Look at how pretty this is.
Would you get it together?
Christmacombs. I found it.
We are on a mission today to find the Mount Dora Catacombs. Have you ever heard of them?
No.
No? We're trying to find the Mount Dora Catacombs. You ever heard of them?
Never been there. No.
No.
Sounds awesome.
Have you ever even heard of such a thing?
Would you be?
Charlie's trying to answer.
Would you be, Charlie? Do you know where they are? We're trying to find them.
He's like,
Have
follow
you ever
me.
heard of them?
Never heard of them.
Really?
No.
A nuclear fallout shelter.
No.
You're not
Never heard of it?
Have you heard of the Mount Dora Catacombs?
Yes, I have.
Everything says that it was in an orange grove just outside of Mount Dora.
I think the Orange Grove thing is throwing everybody off
I
the
think
lead.
so too.
It's been
buried
sealed
somewhere.
up.
It's hidden somewhere. We're trying to
trying
find
to
it.
Talk to some shopkeepers.
Or the
Yeah.
chamber
Because I would know.
Okay. Yeah, the shopkeepers. That's what we need to do. All right, our investigation has brought us to, or maybe Ginger's shopping habit has brought us to a spice place that smells amazing.
Oh, my
We found
gosh.
one of our viewers. So nice to meet you in person.
Nice to meet you.
We only talk on the TV every night.
That's right.
Yes.
This is much better.
It's much, and you guys are, you're better looking in
Oh
real life,
my
too.
gosh,
You're our
you're
favorite.
amazing.
Okay.
Okay, but we were talking to you and you said you know about the catacombs.
Yes.
What do you know about?
When I first moved here, and about 10 or 12 years ago, they actually had a way that you could go view the catacombs, telling everybody, you know, that they're here, they're hidden, you'll never see them, but it was like one of these once-in-a-lifetime opportunities.
Where was here?
Do you know where they are?
We need to find somebody, one of the old people that's here, that lives here. you
Yeah.
know?
No, that's what we're trying to find.
Yeah,
Everybody
okay.
loves this place so
So
much.
you
they
say
do.
the mayor runs the bookstore.
Yes.
We're gonna give that a shot.
Well, and you know, she's been here many, many years, and you know, I'm sure she has some knowledge.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
So,
here we are.
So we have been led to the bookstore where the mayor is. Well, the current mayor. By the time this airs, she won't be the mayor anymore. Mayor Style, thank you so much for talking to us
Yeah.
about the Mount Dora Catacombs.
So tell us everything.
I know nothing. There's literally
You're the mayor!
the only guy that I knew that actually went down into the catacombs, and all those people have seriously been sworn to secrecy. He has now passed away. So any hope of me ever finding out, truly, I know nothing.
Did you
I don't
ever
know where they
go?
are. I mean, I could guess where they are. But
Okay,
lots of-
yes.
If you had
yes,
to guess,
please.
if you had to guess, which because I've heard the alleys, we've heard orange
Orange
groves.
groves.
I don't think it's either of those.
Well, no, not the orange groves, but there's a house on Morningside Drive. It just sold about 6 months ago, and it looks like a plantation. It's got the huge pillars out front, and
big
it's
brick.
a huge piece of property, and it has orange groves in the back. because that was the whole part that could sustain their
Yes.
living by the actual land. So that's where I think it is, but there's absolutely zero merit to that.
We're on the right
Oh,
path.
I think
We're
we might
on the
have
right
found
path.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Mayor, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Happy to help.
Yeah, thank you
Love
so
your
much.
bookstore, by the way.
This is so wonderful. All this knowledge hunting has made me hungry.
I'm starving.
Oh my gosh. What a great day so far, though.
Very kind people, very helpful people to
Love
our
the
plight.
people of Mount Dora, yeah.
So now we're about to get some coffee and a little lunch, and after that, we're gonna go to where we think the catacombs are. Basically, we know it at this point.
Yeah, all this sleuthing has made us hungry, but we know so much more than we did when we first drove into town, and that's saying a lot.
The question is, can we get in?
Oh, is it a question? Have you met us?
Oh yeah, we're pretty charming. We're getting in for sure.
Woo!
All right, so we picked up this random straggler.
Hi, Straggler.
This is
Tony.
our producer, Tony, and he's done a lot of research to try to help. So we talked to a lot of people. They have confirmed what Tony thought was the truth.
Yeah, 2 people, one on camera, one off camera. So the off camera really got me excited.
Yeah, the off camera was very
Yeah.
cloak and dagger
Oh,
and
but,
said, you're
but
on
knew,
the right trail.
knew what they were talking about.
Oh, let's go. Let's
Hasn't
do
this been a productive day?
This has gone so much smoother than I initially thought.
Well, you didn't think we were going to get anything on
You're
the way
right.
up here.
Correct. Yeah, I thought this little
Okay,
Wild
Geraldo,
goose chase.
Geraldo and Al Capone. I'm like, please don't use that as a reference. Please don't.
speed bump.
Oops.
Hold on to your
There it
butts.
is. Okay.
This is Lake Gertrude. Oh, here it is.
Oh, wait.
There's a truck. There are trucks. There are cars. Where do I park though?
Are we all nervous?
Yeah, how are we feeling? We're about to go knock on this door.
You guys are going to knock on the door. This girl is going to wait on the sidewalk.
You're coming with me. You're the charming one. Oh, we're good. We're committed now. We heard that there were some catacombs around here. They're not? Really?
No. Everybody's pointed to it.
It even says it on Google Maps. I think he's got a good game face.
I think so too. You play poker, sir?
You a poker player?
I got a sweet Abraham Lincoln in my pocket.
Something tells me that we could bribe you with that beautiful house. All right.
All right,
Thanks,
thank
man.
you.
So we just talked to a gentleman who owns the house.
Where we thought the catacombs were
He
located.
says everybody's wrong and the catacombs are not here at his house. And he
And-
actually was pretty convincing. I kind of believed him. He didn't want to talk.
No, and you know what is even more convincing? He wasn't like, get off my lawn.
Yeah.
You know, like somebody who has something to
I
hide.
thought he would be secretive.
Yeah, he's just saying, no, it's not, I've heard the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
We have a basement,
That floods sometimes.
but it's not that basement.
There is an orange grove right here,
Yeah.
which is what we've heard time and time again, that it is on an orange grove.
But you know, when I hear orange grove, I think like acres and acres of just orange trees and you'll never be able to find it. But if this is the orange grove, I can just take a little shovel right now and start digging.
I don't think we can do that on someone else's property.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
But here's the house we thought it was, this white, beautiful thing over here.
and you
and
know
then
what we
here's
got
the-
when we talked to the guy who actually owns it?
Nothing, shot down.
Big old thumbs down,
Yeah.
not it. You
We
know
just-
that smile I had on my face in the car? It's gone.
We just talked to 2 people, both. One of them had a good poker face, had me convinced that maybe we were going down the wrong trail. The next one,
Oh, that guy's the enforcer is what I'm calling him. He's definitely
I
the
don't know
enforcer.
how
He knows. He's
these-
the one who got them to sign the NDA.
right, there's some seriously good contract
Dora,
negotiation going on.
You're a tough nut to crack. But we're not
We're
giving
gonna
up.
get you.
We're not giving up
We're
yet.
not done.